John Marino is his status for tonight's game?
Yeah, he won't be available. Questionable for tomorrow.
And as far as someone like Nolan Foot, where's he at health-wise? Is he someone that is an option if needed?
He's getting there. He's only had one team skate. There's not a lot of practice time left either, so we're trying to get him engaged with the group as much as we can. He'll skate tomorrow. Probably join the team full time once tomorrow comes.
And who's going to be your goaltender tonight?
Jake.
Looking at obviously the last couple of games, you've talked about trying to play the right way, implementing some details. Yeah. Where have you seen since you've taken over? Where are some of the details you've seen this team kind of grasp onto and really improve on?
Well, I think there's been a lot of things that we've been throwing at the group. You can talk about almost every part of our game that we're talking about. Areas of the rink that matter, starting with your forecheck, your breakouts, how you check through the neutral zone, how you score in the NHL, how you create offense, and at this time of year, when you execute details or little parts of your game, they add up over the course of the game, and a simple puck battle inside your own blue line, a lot of times will determine you getting a scoring chance in the other zone or the other team getting a scoring chance. And I think our guys are grasping it. We've had some strong parts of some games, especially in these last 3 games, and we've got to do it for 60 minutes, really.
What do you take from that last meeting against Ottawa that needs to turn around, just as you guys are looking to get some good vibes going into the offseason?
Yeah, first of all, we're not worried about the offseason. We're worried about tonight. And I thought the last game against Ottawa, we didn't handle their forecheck very well, resulting in us spending more time in our own zone than we wanted to. They're a fast team. They've got a lot of skill within their group. You look at their back end, they can all skate. They all get up the ice. For me, winning the territorial game is a big part of tonight's game. The team that spends the most time in the other team's zone is going to have the majority of scoring chances, and that starts with your forecheck. It starts with your breakouts, and obviously how you play with the puck in the middle of the rink. And we're playing a team tonight that just lost, and they're going to be ready to go. And we've lost 3 in a row here, and we've got to be ready ourselves.
With that, how do you build off the unity and camaraderie you saw from last game? How can that help them tonight?
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions last game, and I think it's been good that we've had a couple days off. Sometimes when you have a game like that, you worry about your emotions peaking and then trying to get it high again. And when you play a team that lost 6-0 at home, their emotions are going to be high tonight, and we're going to have to match that level.
You talk about handling the forecheck. What's the best way to kind of combat that? Is it going to come down to the breakouts, or is it winning that one puck battle, communication outlets?
It's a lot of it. I think our team, when you could talk about all those things, but for me it starts, we've got to be ready to move our feet and skate. When we're skating and sprinting to places on the ice, the rest of our game falls in line, and that's not just 1 or 2 guys. That's every guy in the team, no matter how fast you are, is anticipating, turning, skating, getting to spots and supporting each other to make the next play. Or if you have to rim a puck, rimming it hard and winning a puck battle.
You talked about having a few days since the Ranger game, but can that kind of physical involvement have a galvanizing effect that could be long-term?
You hope so. We've talked about lots of different areas of our game, and that's not a part of the game that a lot of our guys have been around. And to see a young Merce getting his first fight and do exceptionally well, the guys feed off that. That's part of the game, is fighting in the game. And when you see certain guys hold their own, and it does bring a group together. Emotions get high, and again, that's the level that you need to get to, though. That emotional level, it has to be high to win consistently in the NHL. You have to have investment into the game emotionally, and we talk about that a lot.
Yeah, sometimes you talk about a player in the locker room that other players take things from or learn from. Does having a guy like Curtis McDermott in the locker room, is that make other guys even play more physically, do you think, when they see how he plays and how he approaches things?
Guys definitely will learn from that, for sure. And it's not just that he's tough. When you watch Dermy every day, what he does in practice, how he prepares himself, how he tries to make himself a better hockey player. It's hard not to take notice and admire it. And I think, players, you're constantly learning. Whether you're 21, 20, 19, 28, 30, wherever you're at in your stage of your career, you're always trying to get better. You're always trying to learn, and I think that's important. And it's not just in everyday life. I think that's a valuable lesson for everyone. And I think when you get a new player come in, players take notice of what they do, how they act, how they prepare, and I think that's important for a young team.